Hello and welcome to lesson 3.6 installing and testing your new mod in TF2 from mlptf2mods.com. The time has come to finally see your hard work show up in game. Well, it's debatable depending on what you actually did for a mod. I know what I did wasn't. The important part is that we are going to get it in game, so let's hop to it. In our finished folder, we got our modified texture waiting to be installed. In another window, we are going to have our custom folder open. What we need to do is place our newly modified kunai texture file in the same location using the same folder structure that we found it inside the game's VPK file. So first, we make a root folder to hold these files in our custom folder. This folder can be essentially named anything with a few exceptions. If you downloaded any mods from the site in the original non-VPK format, you will know we title our root folder as mlptf2mods. For this tutorial, I am going to title the folder my_own_mods. If you don't remember the file path, you can always reopen the game's VPK files and relocate the Conniver's kunai texture. However, since I do know the full file path, just follow my lead. First, materials, because it is a material. Followed by models, because it is a material for a model. Next comes weapons, because the Conniver's kunai is a weapon. Finally, C_items, because it is a C model. Now all we have to do is copy and paste C Shogun Kunai into our newly created C items folder. With our texture in place, we can boot up TF2 and check it out there. Since we can, we will start by taking a look at it in the loadout menu since the menu cannot be affected by server whitelists. As you can see, when we select the kunai, it is now purple like I had designed it. Though you can also note that the backpack icon remains the default design since it is handled by a different texture. More on creating backpack icons later in the tutorial series. If we hop in game, we can check it out from the first person view model. As a reminder, if you join an external server, they may be running sv_pure with a value other than 0. If that's the case, you may not see your mod despite being installed correctly. That is why I advise either creating a practice match between bots or creating a local server from the console to test your mods. For more information regarding servers and mod use, visit the related FAQ page. Once again, you can see the Conniver's kunai texture has been replaced by our modification. That effectively wraps up this section on the basics for creating texture mods. At this point in time, we aren't going to go over how to package these up in VPK format. If you wanted to share this creation with friends, your best bet is to throw it into a zip file and then drop it into your favorite file sharing application. Just tell them to extract the contained folder to their custom folder and they should be set. I hope this series has been helpful to you thus far and continues to be helpful as we continue to look at creating texture mods in future lessons. The next section will be about further understanding texture files. Hope to see you there.